Got up this morning to find it's windy, so I'll try and stay out the wind. I got up this morning and found this beautiful heavy bronze what a beauty. It is so nice. So just the noise of it, and it's a present of this guy on his schooner. It's a beauty. She's like a 64-foot schooner or something, timber. So I'm gonna go over there and show you the boat and meet Nick. So the weather's closing in. You can see there's a big southerly buster coming over this mountain range here. It doesn't normally affect, I mean, we are open to a southerly, but nothing that it's gonna bother us. So yeah, so in the meantime, I'll get back to scraping, and then I'll show you aboard the this schooner here. It's pretty. Still scraping away, hasn't come in yet. The wind's picking up to probably 25, maybe even 30 in some of the gusts, but that doesn't affect me and my new paint scraper. Look at this piece of timber. I'm just starting to scrape it back. The Ford's companionway is where I'm sitting. This is going to be really nice when it's done, so I'm going to keep scratching away. Put the deck sole on. I'm going to use a brush. Now you can see I've only done this section here and this section. Didn't do this section, didn't do the handrails, and what's good about oil is I can just do this section, put a couple of coats on, and then if it rains, it rains. So I'm only doing the sections that I can sort of manage, so little bits at a time, and in between the showers I might do some more scraping. This brush is rubbish. Get what you pay for. It's only oil. I'll use a better brush when I put some varnish over it. Looking spectacular. It's looking good. All right, let's do this bit because it's in the sun and you can see it really well. Bloody lovely, mate. You know, like, this is just oil. I haven't even got varnish over the top of this. It's looking really beautiful. Ahoy, this is Nick. How's it going?
Good, mate. How are you?
All right. And Nick's been good enough to let us have a look on his boat. And
welcome aboard, buddy.
Welcome aboard. So he's just gonna show me through the boat and have a look at this old, what is she?
Gaff rig schooner.
Gaff rig schooner, What year?
1972.
1972. So what's 46?
Honolulu by a guy called Kurt Ashford. He built this style of trading schooner and big timber longliners all his life.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
This was the second last boat he built. He bought it. After he got rid of this, he built a smaller version which still sails between New Zealand and Tonga called
Ratbag. Look at this. Look at this. This anchor winch, dude. Fuck, this is what I want, guys.
Refurbished that actually.
Just refurbished that actually. Wow. What is this? This is a plain starter motor.
No, that's a hydraulic motor.
It's hydraulic, oh, of course.
So
Yeah, yeah.
chain linked to that, it'll pull the skin off a rice pudding.
When you run the engine,
Just
right?
Start the engine, that activates the hydraulic pump, and then this will just pull anything after that.
Yeah, right.
But on a boat like this, you need decent anchoring gear, and you got to be able to get it up.
Yeah, that's been my difficulty, trying to get it up. Hang on a second. And then you bar spray it, and then roll of furlings. So how many people on board?
Me.
Single-handed?
Single-handed.
Hang on a second. Wait a second. Let's have a look here. Single-handed. Yeah, right. And how do you manage a boat like this single-handed?
Well, the only way I can single-handed this is I put a mechanical winch on here. Like a double.
What's this thing called? What is it?
It's just an old capstan winch. I found that a few years ago on a trawler in Sydney, and I just modified it and I put an electric motor on it. As you can see up there, electric motor on it. So I just press a button when I turn the jenny on.
Yeah.
And then on both masts I put fair leads here. So my halyards.
Oh, okay, you got a fair lead here.
Yeah, just turning blocks there.
Battery powered.
Yeah, it's just there's the throat and the peak on that, one on each side, and up she goes.
Wow.
That's the only reason I could sail this boat really on my own, because you can see the size of the Gaff main. It's pretty enormous.
Let's check out the Gaff. Oh.
Big sail when she goes up.
Wow. Yeah, that's big. Schooner rig too, so yeah, that's a pretty big rig, huh?
It's a really well balanced boat, so once you set up, it's
Gaffs are good, aren't they?
Yeah,
once you set them up, they just
she just sits there, but she's got no weather helmet on it hardly, and off she goes.
And where do you steer from? Just back here? The cockpit. It's got a lounge chair on the back. Oh, so you're fairly in the weather here, right?
Yeah, that is one thing that this boat doesn't have.
That you love. That you love.
Yeah. Is, you know, like, you're in the elements, you know, but
yeah,
most of the time, like any other boat I'm downstairs when I'm sailing, you know, it's like it sails itself, it's set up, and it's got, you know, good autopilot, and all the systems are accessible, you know.
Oh,
so
wow.
everything's close by.
You've even got wind speed and stuff.
Wind speed, autopilot, plotter.
I like your binnacle and your compass.
That's a modern compass, but in an old binnacle.
It's beautiful. I'll bring over my Phillips screwdriver tomorrow morning early.
And I just got the engine controls on this side. Yeah.
Yeah. What motor you got in here?
It's got a Nissan Daikon of 125 horsepower.
Whoa, it's a lot of horsepower.
But what I have, it's got a 100-step manual pitch prop on it as well. So once the motor's underway, I can change the pitch.
You can change it.
Wheel downstairs.
Oh, you'll have to show me that. With the gallows. Good grab rails here, huh?
Yeah, no,
all the way around. Right, we've got stairs running to starboard.
big mess.
Look how far down we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 steps down here. Looks like he likes painting.
Yeah, that's what I do for a living. I'm an artist.
Wow. Can I video? Is it alright to video this?
Yeah. So wherever I go, I paint the local scenery a lot of the times. These are paintings of the coastal walk through the sand dunes close to here that I'm working on at the moment.
Wow, it's amazing. Look at the portholes. How different they are to narwhals, right? They look even older.
Yeah, actually, Kurt, who built it,
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff off this boat he's just scabbed off, you know, second hand off other boats.
I like the this port side little settee here.
Yeah. Well, when I bought it, like, that's what I was saying to you upstairs, like,
Yeah.
there used to be a floor in here at this height.
Oh, right.
That height. And this was just a full open engine room.
Uh-huh.
And there was a crawl way through here to get to the back. And there was no bunk or anything here. There was just an old toilet sitting there.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was a total waste of space. And I just gutted this whole area, did this in here, put the motor in here, so all of these lift up, so the motor's underneath
so the
there.
engine's underneath, yeah.
But once I did that, the ceiling height was like being inside a bloody cathedral, so it was too high.
Well, you're fairway down here. Oh, we go further down here, so we go down a few more steps.
So I ended up just running the halyards through the porthole windows,
Oh,
took the weight on it, and marked 2 lines around the cabin,
yeah.
and just took a chainsaw around and cut that much out of it, and then lifted it up in the air, moved the other bit out of the way, and then nailed and glued it back on. Around the outside.
Wow. No shit.
But it makes now for this being a great space. There's a
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
120mm thick bulkhead, and behind that you've got the rudder locker.
Right. And you've got lots of you've got here. It's awesome.
Lots of storage, and I'm lucky because I've built my own water maker, so then I decided
You built your own water maker.
this was the perfect spot to get really modern. I'll put a washing machine in
What on earth are you doing here? Washing machine?
there.
Why have you got one of those? Hang
Oh,
on to
mate.
do your washing.
Yeah, easier to go to the laundromat, mate.
Wow, washing machine.
But once
How much does the boat weigh?
43 ton.
43 ton, wow. So Narval's 15 ton. So
Wow.
that's 3
What's the
times.
Narval? 15.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's 14.2 actually.
Yeah, she's a solid old girl.
Yeah, she is solid.
And when I bought it here, there used to just be a little galley there and one bunk on this side, so I just stripped this out and re-cleaned it up in a way that works a bit better.
It's awesome.
Here's the mess.
I like the portholes. Oh, there's my canoe. Look, that's how low we are at the water, right?
Yeah.
So there is the top of my canoe. That's
I
how
have to
low
make
we're
sure
sitting.
when I'm sailing, then portholes are all dogged down because
You'd want to make sure these are shut. Is that what you said? No shit. Yeah. Wow, what a boat.
yeah.
Thanks so much for letting me look aboard. It's awesome.
Well,
And like, look at this skylight here. They've got like this, just another. It's amazing, eh? I've not seen a boat like that before.
no, it's pretty.
Did you
different.
put that on yourself? This piece?
Yeah, here again, this just had a flush
Yeah.
ceiling through here, and they had just 2 hatches in here, so it was very. Even I'm short, and even I had problems in here.
Yeah.
So these things just open it up and make it a livable thing, you know, with light in here.
Yeah. It's amazing.
And there's no bathroom on this boat at all. They used to just live old school.
Oh,
There
you've
used-
got a fire. You've got a.
Yeah, there used to be 2 bunks in here,
Yeah.
but I took the starboard bunk out and built a shower and a toilet in there instead.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Oh, there's a shower here as well. It's wicked. And then all more art supplies.
more art supplies.
Yeah.
An old English.
And what
canal boat.
she's stripped. What? How's the boat made?
It's 5 layers of diagonal.
5 layers of diagonal.
Yeah,
What
the-
timber? Do you know?
The inner layer is a yellow cirrus, which is a Canadian cedar,
Yellow.
and the outside 2 layers are Honduras mahogany.
Mahogany, right?
Yeah. And then he's got a 20mm plywood deck on it, but then it had an 1 3/4 Iroko deck above that.
Yeah.
But I decided about 5 years ago, after recorking the deck 3 times, you know, the deck was past the point.
So you.
So I ended up putting 6mm epoxy glued marine ply and then 3 layers of glass over the top of it.
Fuck, that would have been a big job.
Big job.
How long you had the boat for?
Be 8.5 years.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
This all just comes off through the clips.
Oh,
That
wow.
was an original cargo hatch.
Ha. So you basically clip these, and this whole piece here comes out.
Yeah, so that's Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Normally she's a little bit cleaner, but you get that.
Thanks, thanks for letting me check it all out. It's awesome.
We'll have to
Oh,
go
and
for
what's
a sail, mate.
Oh, I'd love to go for a sail.
Oh, that's
What's this thing?
That's the pitch.
No
the
shit.
pitch
This is what you were
control.
saying before
Yeah.
about. So this controls the pitch of his propeller.
Yeah.
Hydraulically.
No, that's mechanical.
Mechanical?
Actually. Behind the gearbox there's another box, which is a pitch control box, and I start the motor, get it up to say 2200 revs,
Yeah.
and then I'm doing 6.5, 7 knots.
Yeah.
But then once I've got up to the boat speed, I come down and I put 1 1/4 turns on that, which increases the pitch. You hear the motor go down to 1500 revs, but it maintains the boat speed. Yeah.
Wow.
So it just halves the fuel, and
Wow, that's
and then when
amazing.
I'm sailing, I can take all the pitch off it so that the prop's got no pitch at all. So
it's completely feathered.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's what the new stuff is, those feathered props.
Exactly.
But I guess the advantage of this is well, the way you can change the pitch to drop your RPM and still do the same amount. She's a great old bird. Great old bird. She's pretty. I'm gonna paddle back my narwhal.